Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex. And today I want to talk about the new featured items in the shop. I know a lot of you guys have these questions for me, and I haven't been live streaming lately, so I can't give you my off-the-cuff kind of impressions on it. So I wanted to take a little bit of a closer look at these new purchases that you can make. I know a lot of you guys may have a lot of saved up crystals because after the Magneto thing from the X-Men update, if you bought it then, you haven't really had a big sale to spend crystals on until now. And there are additionally some other sales going on. There's the Mega Uniform Upgrade Ticket Pack, and there's some other stuff. So I wanted to discuss that specifically, and then more generally I wanted to discuss the whole feature shop and maybe some things that Netmarble could do differently. But first off, let's take a look at this batch purchase, because this doesn't come around very often, and when it comes around, a lot of people are interested in buying it. We already have almost 3,000 people who bought it, which doesn't seem like a lot, but considering the number of free-to-play players, considering that this sale has only been out for like 12 hours, it's, you know, kind of a big deal. So what do you get in this purchase? Well, for a initial buy price of 6,900 crystals, which is a lot, it's 300 crystals more than the Magneto pack, you get a tier 2 ticket, which is what you get at the end of the monthly login. That will take one character from gear 20 tier 1 up to tier 2. It's not a mega tier 2 ticket. You get 300 biometric selectors in 100 increment values. These are unlimited, they don't expire, so they can sit in your inventory forever. And these are used on any kind of farmable or bioselector character. So it doesn't work on Gwenpool, it doesn't work on Hyperion, Spider-Man 2099, Kid Kaiju, it doesn't work on, you know, Doctor Strange, it doesn't work on any of the bio subscription characters, any of the bio shifter characters, so Vulture, Inferno, those kinds, and it doesn't work on native tier 2s, but everybody else, it will work on them. It also doesn't work on A-Force, so that's, you know, Singularity, She-Hulk, and Sister Grimm. And then you get 3 million gold. So that's pretty steep price for the rewards. However, because this is a group purchase kind of Groupon mentality, if at least 400 users purchase, which obviously we're way past that threshold, you get back 4,400 crystals. Now, keep in mind, the crystal refund does not happen until the sale purchase has finished. So if you have 6,900 crystals and you want to spend some of those refunded crystals on something else in the next 2 days, 8 hours, you will not be able to. So let me be clear. You spend 7,000 crystals now, you get these items: tier 2 ticket, 3 million gold, 300 bio selectors. You do not get any crystals back right now. You will get crystals back when the sale is over, when the sale is completely finished and it's out of the store. Then they refund you the crystals, I believe, unless they changed it. So you will then get back your crystals, and you're only spending a grand total of 2,500 crystals. Now, analyzing the sale from that new value, 2,500 crystals, which is one Stark stash, which is $5 over the course of a month, for those rewards is insane value for in-game sales. So I'm not comparing this just to like value for your dollar. I'm saying comparing this sale to other sales that Netmarble has on in-game items. This is by far one of the best values for your crystals, bar none. Normally, an average sale that Netmarble has when they're just, you know, in the, you know, midst of whatever season is one tier 2 ticket. So just the first reward, no gold, no bio selectors, just the tier 2 ticket is 3,500 crystals. So you are getting the same value, you are getting the exact same tier 2 ticket plus 300 bios plus 3 million gold for 1,000 crystals less. It's hard to give you a comparison. This is insane value if you've saved up the crystals. In my case, I have not saved up the crystals. I have less than 3,000 crystals, so I'm unlikely to buy this this pack. In order to buy this pack, I would have to spend close to $50 buying other packs to give me enough crystals to make up for the missing crystals just to buy this and get my refund later. So this pack definitely does target free-to-play players and very stingy, you know, infrequent pay-to-play players especially. This doesn't target the whales so much because Whales just always, you know, they're constantly buying crystals, so they're usually not at the point where they just have a bunch saved up, because they're always spending them and then refreshing them. But for users who like to hoard crystals, this is a very tantalizing offer, and I don't encourage you to buy it, but I just want you to understand how much value is here compared to some of the other offers Netmarble makes. I have no doubt that there is an update on the horizon. Whether it's going to happen in a few days or it may be a week, we don't know yet, but I don't think it's very far away, and it's definitely not a coincidence that Netmarble is doing this now. They want you to be low on crystals so that when the next update comes and they have some new crystal pack, or they have some new character pack, like maybe like Magneto for crystals, you'll be then forced into the conundrum of, do I buy crystals now and get this thing that I want, or do I start saving up again because I was a bad boy or a bad girl and I bought this batch purchase because Cynicalex made this video telling me to. Not forcing you guys, not encouraging you, just letting you know that there's a lot of value here. If you have the excess crystals and you have someone to tier 2 and you have, let's say, less than 30 tier 2s, it's probably a decent investment. If you have like 10 tier 2s and you have the crystals, this is strongly recommended because it's really going to help you, you know, propel yourself into the end game. But for someone like me, it's just not worth it at this point, although I'm still considering whether or not I should buy it just because I like tier 2ing new characters and I'm insane. Secondly, we have the uniform upgrade ticket pack. I've talked about this one before, but the value that you get for the money, this is just straight up $45 in my currency, which is Canadian. It'll be different for you based on your currency, is good value for the amount of time that you have to put in. So ignoring the 2,500 crystals, the Mythic Uniform Mega Ticket saves you from having to farm all of those uniform upgrade kits. And those uniform upgrade kits only happen or only drop about half the time when you're running a Dimension Rift. So if you need 450 boxes for one character, which is what this provides, you're going to need to run about 900 Dimension Rifts. If you multiply that by 9 energy, 18,000 energy, etc., etc., you take a long ass time to farm the one specific ingredient, the one specific resource you need for upgrading a uniform from normal to mythic. That is ignoring all of the gold, all of the Norn stones, all of the bios you need for the character. If it's native tier 2 character, this doesn't work on them, but otherwise it does save you time. Is it a good deal for the money? Hard to say, probably a little bit on the no side, but I value my time. So for me, and probably for a lot of whales, this is a good thing to buy because it saves you a boatload of time. And for me, it will allow me to test new characters' uniforms like I did with Kid Kaiju very, very quickly and efficiently. Then we have the return of the native or the tier 2 advancement pack mega and the tier 2 advancement pack basic. I think both of these are overpriced as is. I think they don't offer enough crystals, and this one is woefully overpriced. I mean, 2,500 crystals for a better deal, because a 6-star rank up ticket is just 320 bios. You're getting 300 bios plus you're getting 3 million gold, and it's $45. So really not a good deal when you think about it, but for some reason it's still in the store. This one, although it is a mega tier 2 ticket and it is a mega rank up ticket, is still pretty expensive. I think this could be 3,000 crystals. It could even be 3,500 crystals. They could throw in some gold. They could really spice this up. These sales and these deals haven't changed since they were originally introduced, which is going to be the next part of my discussion here for this video, because I don't really have a whole video to make about this, but it does fit on nicely to the end of this one, and it is worth me saying now, if there's anyone out there who is considering spending money on these packs, slow your roll. Do not, I repeat, do not spend your money. These are the worst packs for now. I'll actually get into the actual worst ones, but these are among the worst values for your dollar. $11 Canadian for that many crystals, that many bios, and that many orange stones is a joke compared to a Stark stash. And it doesn't actually get better. It actually gets worse. $56 for 5,500 crystals and 100 bios? That is so trash. These are terrible deals. Even when they were originally introduced, they weren't that good. I don't know why Netmarble calls these special packs. These are not special, okay, Becky? Not special. In addition, I've had new players recently on the live stream because Netmarble is doing a lot of promotion, so we got a lot of new players, and some of them stopped by the stream to ask newbie questions. It happens. I've actually had this asked more than once. Should I buy the hero chest? Holy shit, boys! Do not buy the hero chest. This is, like I said previously, this is now the new worst thing in the store. This is such bad value. 1,750 crystals for a random 3 to 6 star character times 5. This is so bad. It's not even funny. You could get 5 3-star characters. That's like what? 120 bios? So that's what? 360 bios of random characters? The math is off, but still, it's really, really awful. These are really bad deals. 1 5-star character guaranteed. Wow, Netmarble. You're trying to woo me so well. Really, really bad. And it only gets worse somehow. These chests, terrible. Do not buy them. Please stop. 1 custom gear for 75 crystals. For 75 crystals, you could get something that's equivalent to 1,100 or 11,000 gold in the game. 75 crystals, 11,000 gold. You can get 20,000 gold from 1 memory mission. That's insane. So they're basically saying that 75 crystals might be worth 12 energy. On what planet is that worth 12 energy, Netmarble? These are terrible deals. These are even worse, and I've also had new players ask me if I should get the Blast Pack because I want to get started on Wasp or another, meta sounding character from one specific class. These are horrible, terrible deals. The Awakened ISO is kind of exciting if you think about it because it's in a fully awakened, so that's 22 ISOs in one, but it's random. It could be a Nimble. It could be a really bad chaotic, like crit damage energy defense. No, this is really bad. Even for the really desperate new players who need Dimension Debris and Gear Up kits, this is just horrifyingly bad value. And this is where I want to end things off. I think Netmarble, if they're going to keep releasing, and they are definitely going to keep releasing these limited sales, and they know which sales are the good ones. Don't think they don't know. Netmarble doesn't release this sale that often because it's so good. They need to recognize that they've had a lot of these items in the game in the store since the game started. Okay, they only upgraded this hero chest once, and the small changes that they made still don't make this thing worth the value in crystals. These featured sales that rotate every 30 minutes are actually so garbage, it's insane. This is 20 rank 1 black antimatter for 190 crystals. Follow me now, 190 crystals. We go over to the Alliance store. This is something new in the game. This hasn't been around for that long. 20 rank 1 black antimatter. The exact same amount is equivalent to 84 of these red tokens. 84 tokens is equivalent to 840,000 gold. So Netmarble is saying that 190 crystals is equivalent to 840,000 gold. That is insane. These are so bad. I don't know. Is it to make the good things look better? I'm not sure. Listen, I'm nitpicking at this point. Please stop. But it is something that kind of hit me on the head today when I was thinking about it. I was like, oh wow, Netmarble brought back this pack. This pack is really good. And then I started thinking, well, why are all these other shit packs still in the store? Is it just to confuse new players? Because veterans know not to buy it. I know not to spend crystals on that crap. But maybe other people don't. So hopefully this has been helpful for some of you guys who are thinking potentially about dropping your crystals on some of these items. Hopefully I've saved at least one person and steered them away from those absolute trash deals that occur after the tier 2 mega ticket sales, because those are at least okay. And of course guys, if you like what you see, I hope to see you again tomorrow. Take care.